What's going on, everybody? This is Wes, aka DougieNMySnuggy. It's time for our first YouTube Battle Royale. This video is going to be a draft video, so I'm going to kind of just go through for the people that are new to Battle Royale. Just showing my draft strategies. I'm not the best BR player in the world, but I am pretty decent at the game, and I do know the, I guess, proper strategies or kind of game plan for putting together a good Battle Royale team. Now, it's kind of up to RNG and stuff, but I'm going to go through a Battle Royale draft for you here, and then we're going to play it out in multiple videos here. Hopefully it goes pretty deep. I've already played 2 Battle Royales this year. I played the first free one. I did 2 of them on stream the other day. I think I got 6 wins in one and like 3 wins in another. The second one, I had an awful team and I didn't even really want to play it, and once I ended up losing the game, I just conceded. The first one, I had 6 wins, then I think one of my wins the servers went down kind of in the middle of it. So I lost out on that. All the games have been close and stuff. I'm still trying to get used to the hitting, but I believe I can do well in Battle Royale this year. The game is fantastic. I know there's some people complaining about pitch speeds and things like that, and I'll talk all about my thoughts on MLB The Show 18 in another video. But for right now, let's go ahead and jump into a Battle Royale, fresh Battle Royale, see if we can get one of these 12-0 rewards. Here we go. First round. Alright, automatically we want to eliminate the starting pitcher on these diamond rounds. You don't want to draft a starting pitcher. So our choices here are basically between Tulo, Joe Morgan, and Andrew Miller. Now, I'm not a big fan of Joe Morgan at all. He's kind of an asshole in real life, so I just kind of overlook his card, even though it's not bad stats on this card. Now, this Tulo looks pretty good. He's going to have decent fielding, not great fielding. But I think Andrew Miller is our best bet here. We want to go ahead and get a good bullpen, nice lefty in the bullpen. I'm going to go ahead and pick Andrew Miller, and let's move on to the next round. All right, now we got a bronze round here. So we got a choice between a starting pitcher, a relief pitcher, first baseman, and a third baseman, basically. So we got David Freese, who has mediocre stats all the way around. Jeffrey Marte. Not really a great hitter. He's not really good at anything. We got Jacob Barnes, who's a right-handed relief pitcher. So this is kind of a throwaway round. And I try to say, usually on the throwaway rounds, I pick a starting pitcher, but this is a bronze round. I want to kind of save my starting pitchers for the common rounds. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Jacob Barnes here. Just kind of hide him in the bullpen. We might not ever use him. So now we're back to another bronze round. We got Brandon Finnegan, who's a starting pitcher. Jose Torres is a relief pitcher, another lefty relief pitcher. It's pretty decent velocity. His per nines are kind of meh. We got Luis Valbuena, who might be a good bat off the bench. If you can see, he's got pretty decent power numbers. I love his stance. Plus, he's a first baseman, which makes him easy to replace. So we're going to go ahead and pick Luis Valbuena here. And hopefully we get a better first baseman, and I'll put Valbuena on the bench. Hopefully we'll get a better first baseman in our later rounds. All right, now this is a fun round. We're going to have our second diamond round. This is our last diamond round, already coming up. We got Bryce Harper, Giancarlo Stanton, Brandon Phillips, and we can just automatically eliminate Carlos Carrasco. So I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate Brandon Phillips as well, just because he's got good defense. Really, just 87 defense is all he's got. Basically, it's between these 2 guys, and I'm gonna go with Bryce Harper. He doesn't have the power that Giancarlo Stanton has, but he's a better all-around player. You can see his stats. He's got better contact numbers, a little bit better speed. Not as good of a fielder, but this is an offensive round. I'm going to go ahead and hit Bryce Harper. I haven't used Bryce Harper yet. I'm going to go ahead and pick him. And now we got a silver round. This is usually, you can pick whatever you want here. I try to stay away from the starting pitchers again on the silver rounds. Really, I just use my common rounds for starting pitchers. We got Addison Reed that we could put in the bullpen. We got Emilio Bonifacio, who can play just about every position. But we got Ryan Rayburn here. Terrible fielder, good hitter. He might make a good might make a good bench bat. I don't know. He can hang in the starting lineup. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Ryan Rayburn here and give him a shot. He used to be a BR god back in the day, and this is his breakout card, so we'll see how that goes. Again, we're in a silver round. We got Gene Segura, who might be a good bet. He's got good speed. What? 69 speed. I'm just not used to these ratings. Gene Segura is faster than the 69 speed, in my opinion. Got this Eddie Matthews rookie card, which I didn't know existed. Looks like he's got some decent power against righties. Not great contact or power against lefties. Then we got Hector Rondon that we can put in the bullpen. Now we need a good righty in the bullpen, and Rondon might fit that bill, so we're going to go ahead and pick Rondon. And already we got a pretty decent bullpen. We got Andrew Miller to carry us from the lefty side, and Hector Rondon can carry us from the righty side. What round are we on? Round 7. This is going to be a bronze round. And our choices are between Travis Wood, Boone Logan, Kelby Tomlinson, and David Freese. I think I'm going to go with the bullpen again here. Don't really like Travis Wood. I don't care for Tomlinson or Freese. So I'm going to go ahead with Boone Logan. I guess it's a pretty balanced bullpen so far. 2 lefties, 2 righties. Alright, so now we got another bronze round for round 8. We can go with Liriano, Corey Guerin, Stephen Vogt, or Ryan Schimpf. Ryan Schimpf is hard to pass up for me. He's a terrible fielder in this game, though. Man, I used him in my first run, and he couldn't catch a cold. He's a second baseman, a power-hitting second baseman. He has no contact at all, but he can crush the ball. Stephen Vogt's a pretty decent all-around catcher, but his numbers have... looks like they drop off every year. I'm going to go ahead and go with Ryan Schimpf. Second base is kind of hard to cover. Schimpf might end up being a bench bat for me if I find a better second baseman, but I'm going to take him for right now. So right now we got 3 lefties in the lineup. We got to get some righties in here. I think this is our first common round here in round 9. I'm just going to take a starting pitcher. So we're going to take Eric Fetty. Move on to our first gold round. We got a choice between Danny Salazar, Salvador Perez, Trey Turner, Jim Edmonds. And my dog is starting to bark because the neighbor's dog decided to bark. So let me just wait this out real quick. Alright, I think the dog has settled down a little bit. I think I'm going to try Trey Turner out here. He doesn't have a whole lot of power. He's got better power against righties than lefties. He's got a lot of speed. He's a good fielder. Alternatively, I could go with Salvador Perez. These are 2 tough positions to fill. I'm going to go with Trey Turner. Let's get some speed and a good righty bat. Good defensive guy, shortstop that we can rely on. We'll go ahead with Trey Turner. Give him a try. It'll be my first time trying him in MLB The Show 18. Back to a bronze round. We can pretty much go anywhere here. We got Blake Wood, Aaron Blair, Chester Cuthbert, Dustin Fowler. This is pretty much just whoever you like. Blake Wood has 99 velocity. Even though velocity really doesn't mean a whole lot in this game, I'm going to go ahead and pick him. Get us another solid arm in that bullpen. Now we are back to a common round. I'm going to go ahead and choose a starting pitcher. I'm going to get Sandy Alcantara. Put him in there. We got 3 more pitchers to go. Now we got a silver round. We got a choice between Kyle Seager, Russell Martin, and a rookie Al Albuquerque, who has some pretty decent numbers here. Look at his per nines. Per nines are looking pretty good. But we got a solid bullpen already, so we're kind of looking between a catcher and a third baseman. Kyle Seager is a pretty well-rounded player. Russell Martin is also a pretty well-rounded catcher. I think catcher is... Man, I really want to go with Kyle Seager, but I got enough lefties. I got 3 lefties already and only 2 righties. Catcher's a tough position to fill, so if you get somebody like Martin, or if you... I've already passed up on Salvador Perez. I think Martin can handle the catching duties for us, so I'm going to go ahead and go with him. As bad as I want Kyle Seager, I'm going to go with Russell Martin. Alright, round 14. Yeah, my first view of Trevor Hoffman in the game. But look here. We passed up on Kyle Seager, and we got the GOAT, man. This guy's a BR god. Jake Lamb can't catch for shit in the game. And my God, he crushes baseballs. We're going with Rake Lamb here. All right, we're in round 15. It's going to be a common round. We're going to go ahead and pick us a starting pitcher. And pick me a starting pitcher here. So we can do Jack Morris as a relief pitcher. We can do Brooks Pounders, RT Lewicki. So it's between these two guys. And they're both pretty much the same guys. So I'm going to go with the guy with more velocity. We're going to go with Lewicki. Alright, and now we're back to a silver round. We need a closing pitcher. I'm gonna go with Byron Buxton here, or Byron Buxton. I mean, he's got a little bit of pop in his bat, and he's got a ton of speed. I'm going with Buxton in center field. He's a good fielder. All right, so here's another common round. I'm gonna go ahead and fill out my starting pitchers. Whoever's got the best stats. Homer Bailey has better per nines, sort of. Yeah, Ariel, it's really just whoever you want to pick here. They're both Reds. They both suck. We're going with Ariel Hernandez. Another common round. We can go ahead and finish out our starting pitchers. So I'll go ahead and pick Amir Garrett. That'll give us a lefty in the starting lineup, or in the starting rotation. And basically the last two guys are going to be relief pitchers. So we can choose Craig Stamen, Adam Morgan, Joe Smith, or Jason Shreve. I'm going to go with the sidearm cheese of Joe Smith, I do believe. Doesn't have a whole lot of velocity. Adam Morgan has some pretty decent velocity. I got three. I could go with another lefty. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go with Adam Morgan. Nah, Joe Smith has the better per nines. I'm going to go with the per nines on this. I'm going to go with Joe Smith. He's got the sidearm cheese. Newer guys might have trouble picking him up. And then one last relief pitcher before we go into filling our holes in our bench. We can do Colin McHugh, Houston Street, who throws like 2 miles an hour, Felix Pena, or Brandon Maurer. So we got 4 righties on their bullpen and 2 lefties. Really kind of sucks they didn't give us a lefty option here, so I'm kind of regretting not taking Joe Smith in that last round. But whatever, we can deal with having two lefties. We got one real good lefty and then one decent lefty, so that should carry us through the games. So I'm basically look for the guys with the best stats here. Houston Street, God, he just throws so slow, and maybe off speeds are the meta in this game, because fastballs really just don't. Fastballs are just easy to turn on in this game. And changeups are kind of hard to hit. This really just doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and pick Houston Street. Just see what he can do. Alright, so we've basically filled out our starting lineup. Now we got the next 5 rounds are just replacing guys where we need help. So we got a common round here. None of these guys are going to start for me, so they can't really replace any of the people that I got in the lineup right now. So I'm going to just pick the guy who does one thing well. Will Middlebrooks is he doesn't do one thing well. Same thing with Ryan Rua. Same thing with Chad Huffman. None of these guys do anything particularly well. Middlebrooks seems to be more well-rounded than the rest of the guys. So I'm just going to take him. Probably never use him. Alright, so here we go. This is a silver round, and we can replace any of these guys that we need have trouble with. So Tucker Barnhart's not really going to help us because we already got Russell Martin. Freddie Galvis probably won't help us because we got Trey Turner already, but Galvis can play second base as well. He could replace Schimpf. Miguel Sano. What do we got in the outfield? It keeps changing every time. Miguel Sano could actually replace Ron Rayburn. Trevor Story could play. You know what? I think Trevor Story might be the play here. We can replace Ron Schimpf with Trevor Story. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick Trevor Story and put him in the lineup over Ron Schimpf. I'm going to put us an extra righty over a lefty. Oh, I forgot we had another gold round left. So we got Jackie Robinson. This is his hardware card. Sorry, I'm getting little allergies going here. We got Starlin Castro, Dustin Pedroia, who I'm just not a big fan of in the game. But we got a free diamond here. And I think this is our play. Got to take Giancarlo Stanton and we'll replace like Ron Rayburn with him. Yeah, we're going Giancarlo Stanton. We're gonna crush some dingers with him. So round 24 is a bronze round. We can go with David Wright, Jesus Aguilar. He's kind of a not really needed. One of these guys is going to be a bench bat, and I'm going to take, man, Trumbo would be the play here because of the power, but I don't have a lefty. He's pretty good power against both sides of the plate. I'm gonna go ahead and get Trumbo. We're getting a little righty heavy now. I really should have taken another lefty somewhere. And then we got a common round. Again, we're gonna look for somebody that does one thing well. And looks like Zhu Wei Lin. Is that how you pronounce his name? Might be our guy, and we'll just use him for a pinch hitter. So we got didn't get really lucky with the lefties. We kind of got a little bit right-handed heavy, which I tend to do sometimes when I draft, but it's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Trevor Story and put him in at second base. We're going to take Giancarlo Stanton and put him in left field over Ron Rayburn. And I think we're good here. The rest of these guys can stay on the bench. We'll leave, so we got two pretty decent right-handed. Okay, our bench is pretty, okay, it's pretty balanced. This is not bad. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set this lineup, and then we'll come back and take a look at what we got, and then we'll see if we can win some games with this lineup. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Alrighty, guys, here's our lineup. This is what we got. 72 rated overall. This is how it's going to look when we go to play. We're going to have Trey Turner leading off. Then we got Bryce Harper hitting second, Giancarlo hitting third, Rake Lamb hitting cleanup, Trevor Story hitting fifth, Russell Martin sixth, Luis Valbuena hitting seventh, Byron Buxton eighth. On the bench, we're going to have Middlebrook, Schimpf, Rayburn, Trumbo, and Lynn. Bullpen looking pretty decent, especially down here. So we got Rondon, we got Andrew Miller, Boone Logan, Jacob Barnes, Joe Smith, Houston Street, and Blake Wood. I kind of like this lineup. It's a little more balanced than what I'm used to having, so we're going to go ahead and lock in this lineup. All right, so in the next video, we're going to see if we can win some games with this lineup. But that's going to do it for this video. I'll go ahead and upload the first game directly after this one, so you should see the first game shortly after this video goes live. YouTube's been kind of screwing me again, so I know yesterday's video didn't hit a lot of people's sub boxes, so if you want to see all the MLB The Show 18 content that I'm putting out, and I know I mentioned I wasn't going to do as much YouTube content this year for MLB The Show 18. I think what I've decided to do is take just a couple days a week and just record a bunch of videos for YouTube, and that way I have content for the whole week. And so I don't think you guys are going to be missing out on anything, but I'm also doing Twitch live streams. However, if you want to make sure you don't miss any of my videos, make sure to hit that little notification icon, the little bell icon, I believe what it is on YouTube. That way you'll actually be notified when I put out a new video. And we'll see how we do in this Battle Royale run. But that's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.